AITAH for leaving a girl when she tells me how many side guys she has. So this happened an hour again. Went on a second date with a girl I met through Tinder. Date went well and got to her place to watch a movie, Spirited Away. It was nice and we began to make out, but her phone kept ringing the whole time. So I asked her, is that a friend of yours who's worried or something? She says no, it's one of my friends with benefits. So I ask her, how many do you have then? She says 4, depends on what she feels like. So I say, but we're dating, right? She says yeah, but I thought you weren't staying over so someone else is coming after me. I was kinda shocked, so I grabbed my jacket, wished her good luck, told her not to text me, and left. Am I crazy or what? Update, thanks all for your views on the matter. Couldn't sleep tonight since I was still shook, but reading all your comments convinced me that I dodged a bullet. Will delete Tinder and try to meet people the old-fashioned way. My BF wants me to sleep on the floor. My BFM, 35, works overnight and every morning between 4 AM and 6 AM when he's off I'm F24 asked to leave the room so he can receive a good rest. Am I selfish for not wanting to leave the bedroom when he comes in from work? He says I'm being selfish whenever I don't leave the room. He says me sleeping beside him makes the room extremely hot and that my movements wake him up. But for me, sleeping out in the living room for another few hours is uncomfortable and I hate it. It's extremely brighter than our room as our bedroom has blackout curtains. The couch isn't big enough to lay on. It's technically a love seat and the floor is way too hard on my body. We own an air mattress that I could sleep on, but we also have a cat that would pop that baby in an instant. We also talked about buying a couch, but he's not willing to contribute to purchasing a couch because I'm the one who wants it. So what do I do in this situation? I feel it's unfair. I constantly have to sacrifice only 5 to 6 HR of sleep for myself so that he could have a peaceful 8 hours. Am I wrong in this situation? And if I am, how should I continue to go about it? AITAH for insisting we get a paternity test before I sign the birth certificate. My girlfriend and I believe in E&M. We aren't saying it's right for everyone, but it works for us. I work in town and have several partners for when she is working. She works at a huge construction project on the west coast and flies home for 1 week after working for 2. Since the men outnumber the women, they're like 30/1, she has no problems finding partners. Recently she has gotten pregnant. We are always careful and use protection. But I realize that isn't always 100% effective. I am excited for a baby and happy we are starting a family, however I don't have any interest in paying to raise someone else's child. I told her that we need to get a paternity test. She said that I was the father. I said that was awesome. I just needed proof. She said no. I said that without proof I wasn't signing the birth certificate and that I would be moving out, so I could not be said to have acted as a parent. She thinks that because we are in a relationship I need to step up. Like I said, I have no problem raising a child that isn't mine. I just won't pay for the privilege. AITA. #edit. I edited my post because it was pointed out that I called her my wife. We are not married, just a long-term relationship. AITAH for divorcing my husband because he's extremely overweight. I 27F have a 34M husband. We got married 6 years ago and we were together for 3 years prior to that. When we first met, he was very fit and quite the gym rat. However, since our wedding he has gained over 225 pounds and is still adding to that number. He is not the man I fell in love with. Every day when I come home from work, the kitchen is trashed. He can't clean up for himself anymore and needs assistance with many daily tasks. It hurts to see how much he has lost himself. And honestly, I'm getting quite tired. I didn't sign up for this. It's like I'm working 2 jobs. Last week, when I served him divorce papers, he blew up on me. He said how could I do this to him, and accused me of being fatphobic. Since then, his entire side of the family has been harassing me non-stop. They've been telling everyone I know that I'm a terrible person and it's really starting to get to me. So, AITAH. AITA for refusing to congratulate my sister for coming out. My sister, 17F, came out as lesbian a week ago, saying that she's known for years but finally has the courage to come out. A part of this coming out was her dumping her boyfriend of 10 months. The poor guy was head over heels for her, and had to learn that she not only was a lesbian but chose to date him knowing she was one and couldn't have feelings for him. I know him fairly well from shared extracurricular activities, and I know he's very torn up, so I think it was very fucked up of my sister to do that to him. Hence, while my parents and her other friends were all congratulating her and talking about how brave she was, I wasn't, because it didn't sit right with me the way she acted. Mutual friends think I'm an asshole for not supporting her, but I think, as I said, what she did was fucked up, so I'm not in the mood to congratulate her.